another day today. I gotta look at the camera because I keep looking to the side and it's super obvious for some reason. Like, y'all tell. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing it's just an update on my PCOS that I don't even have. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't have it. I'm gonna say that I just recently went to the gynecologist and I was telling him about how I got diagnosed with it. And the first question he asked me, I'm already jumping into it. Before I jump into it, if you are new, please leave a caterpillar down below so I know that you're new. And if you've been here for a while, you already know, leave a butterfly. And I already got butterfly merch down below. So make sure you go get that shit. It's right in the little store box right under me, so make sure you go cop you some. Anywho, we're gonna go back to what I was talking about. I went to the gynecologist and I told him how I felt, and he basically told me how did they diagnose me, and I said just symptoms, and he said don't worry about it. Because I told him, I said like the second they diagnosed me, which if you watch my other updates and you already know, as soon as they diagnosed me, I felt instantly better. Like my hair wasn't falling out and all other shit. So I really think it was just stress. Like I don't really know if I've said that before. Maybe I have. I genuinely think it was just solely off of stress. It is what it is. I mean, I was just walking around saying I had PCOS because like I didn't have symptoms like that, and people would hit me up all the time like asking me how do I maintain it and how do I do this and that. I didn't have an answer because nothing was happening to me. Literally nothing. Like it was legit like nothing. It's like I didn't even have it. One thing that I did not like, which a lot of people are on birth control and that's cool, but I've just heard a lot of bad things about birth control, so I'm gonna say what I have to say. As soon as she told me I had PCOS, she asked me instantly, what birth control do I want to be on? Not even really explaining what the benefits of that does, anything. She just automatically said it. And everybody knows birth control, but a lot of people don't know what it does or what it's for. So she was just instantly like, what birth control do you want me to send in? And I was like, I don't want to be on birth control. I'll find out other symptoms. I'll find out other ways to do it because I'm not getting put on birth control. First of all, I mean, birth control isn't just for straight people, but like I'm gay and I don't have anything crazy going on in my life where I need to be put on birth control, because birth control causes a lot of things, but every woman's different. So like birth control might be awesome for you, but it might not be for somebody else. Just like PCOS. My PCOS was fine and everybody else's was horrible. The reason that I'm making this video is because I just want to educate everybody to go get tested. So there's really no test. Like there's not a test that says you have PCOS. I would recommend, because this is what they never did for me, I would recommend getting an ultrasound, because I've had friends and other people that got ultrasounds and actually have PCOS. Like PCOS is a real thing. It's there. It's misdiagnosed a lot because a lot of places don't do certain things. They just go off little things that like hair loss. Like I've got this stuff right here and I'm gonna read some of this stuff to you guys. This first page says right here, doctors may be cautious about delivering a diagnosis for some reason, especially in their teens and early 20s, because symptoms like irregular periods, ovarian cysts, and acne can be a normal part of puberty. So that's what I was getting. I've been having irregular periods my whole life, literally since I started my period. I've had pregnancy scares and everything because I really thought that like I was pregnant, but at the same time like I've had irregular periods on my life. So like me telling them that, they ask you like how long has this been happening for, and I told them literally since I started, but that was nothing new. The only thing that's really new to me still today is acne. I never really had acne like that unless I was about to start my period. As soon as I was about to start my period, I would get little bumps like the bumps that I have in my face right now. It would always be right here on this cheek, and then I'm touching all on it, that's horrible, but over here on this cheek and then over here on this cheek. It's kind of like I just get acne for fucking fun now, and it's hard to maintain, but I mean it is what it is. Some people just get acne. Like a lot of these things are like could just be super regular. This is reasonable since these symptoms may resolve on their own. This may be the case particularly for women who do not have high levels of androgens. I don't know how to say that. It's male hormones produced in excess of the female body. It says the researchers acknowledge that an early diagnosis can help women with PCOS restore fertility, normalize their menstrual cycles, and protect against PCOS related risks for diabetes, heart disease, and endometrial cancer. But they add that women and their doctors should understand each individual's real risk for PCOS. Another thing that I have and still have till this day is high testosterone levels. I've had that for a while now. I don't think that is something that is new. Y'all look at my hair. But that is something that is new because I've never had this problem before. I've had hair grow, like my mustache and my beard and all that other shit. But like now, like I have random hairs just growing on the sides of my face. My mom has high testosterone levels and her mom did, and neither of them had PCOS. So that's just something regular. Well, not regular, but you know. So when you go in and you possibly possibly think you have PCOS. These are the things that the doctors recommend, which I personally feel, just listen. So a pelvic exam. They'll visually and manually inspect your reproductive organs for masses, growth, or other abnormalities. Your blood may be analyzed to measure hormone levels. This testing can include possible causes of menstrual abnormalities or androgen excess that mimics PCOS. You might have additional blood testing to measure glucose tolerance and fasting cholesterol and triglyceride levels. I don't know that word. Oh, and the sun's coming out, so you know it might change. The pelvic examination is when they put their fingers in your butterfly. And then the transvaginal ultrasound is when they put like a little thing up there and look around. I literally just had that done to me at the gynecologist and he said nothing was bad. So therefore, your girl don't got PCOS, boo. If you have a diagnosis of PCOS, your doctor might recommend additional tests for complications. These tests can include periodic checks of blood pressure, glucose tolerance, and cholesterol and triglyceride levels. At least I tried. Screening of depression and anxiety, or screening for obstructive sleep apnea. So in reality, like, some of these symptoms, like I said, could just be regular things, but some of these are the symptoms that come with PCOS. Okay, so this is a bigger word, but it's basically darkening of the skin in the folds, neck, upper inner thighs, under breast, and between fingers. So yeah, no. Might look like it on camera, but the doctor looked at me, bro, because he asked me. He asked me to pull down my shirt, not pull down my shirt, but he asked me to pull down it, and he said that there's nothing abnormal. Pre-diabetes, endometrial hyperplasia. I don't know how to say that, y'all. These big words, I'm not smart. This is pre-uterine cancer resulting from the lack of ovulation, causing continuous estrogen stimulation to the uterine lining without protection. Progesterone, high blood pressure, elevated total cholesterol, and high triglycerides, whatever the fuck. Early male pattern hair growth. Body weight, up to 65% of PCOS women have abnormal body mass index. Weight gain can result in irregular periods, uncovering a previously undiagnosed PCOS patient. He also pointed out to me when I went to the doctor that like my weight is not. He asked me like if I've gained a lot of weight, and I said yeah, but it fluctuates, and he basically said that's normal. Unresponsive acne, scalp hair loss, increased risk of cardiovascular disease, infertility due to lack of ovulation, abnormal uterine bleeding from erratic periods, intervals ranging from daily to absent. So those are some of the symptoms, but like I said, a lot of these symptoms, probably not every single one, because I'm not a doctor, so please don't take everything I'm saying too seriously. Like if you're questioning yourself, look it up, because I'm not a doctor. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just going off of my experience, and my experience is basically I don't have PCOS. All I wanted to say making this video is that I definitely got misdiagnosed, and for almost 2 years now I thought I had PCOS. It could get bad. PCOS is actually very serious. Like, you have to take it very serious when you have it, because it could cause cancer. It could cause a bunch of different things that can affect your everyday life. When I first found out I had it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to start eating right, which didn't happen. Or I have to start just doing stuff to make sure I keep it leveled. But like I said, the little day after, like, it was like the universe was telling me to just go get checked, and that was it. The day after, I literally came back home and I was super, like, it was like nothing happened. Hair started growing back thick. Y'all see my hair. If I could find a picture or a video or something of me a couple years ago, I don't even think, yeah, because last year my hair was already grown back. So about 2 years ago, I'm gonna show y'all a couple of them, because my hair was super thin compared to now. Like when it was dry, even, it just looked so thin. It was so bad. Like I really thought I was balding. It was scary. It was really scary actually, because when I'm in the shower, every time I wash my hair, it was like big ass chunks, and I'm not joking, like big ass chunks coming out my head. Like I'm pretty sure in certain spots of my head I was bald. Like, not joking. It is a really serious thing, but I just want to make sure that you're not like me and get misdiagnosed. Like, it could be something else and you wouldn't even know, because they just need to do the proper tests to get them done. And I also had another friend that, like I said, same thing, except she got tested for it. She literally got tested for it and she has it, but they put her straight on birth control. I mean, some people might be on birth control and it's good, but, and I'm not telling you not to be on birth control or to get off of it, but just me personally, I told myself I would never get on birth control. And unless my children, if I have females, unless like something detrimental is happening, I'm gonna teach them safe sex so they don't have to get put on birth control. Because if they don't need birth control besides for having sex, then you're not gonna be on it, because there's no point, to me personally. That's all for this video, y'all. I just wanted to come out here and tell you guys that I got misdiagnosed, and I wanted to let you guys know, if you feel the same way, go get tested. Like, make sure you go get tested, or make sure they look for all the symptoms, because really when I went in, all they did was give me a blood test and that was it. They didn't check for anything else. To this day, I have I cannot say that fucking word. I have high testosterone levels and I'm vitamin D deficient, and that's it. That's all you see on my blood test. So I take vitamins for my vitamin D and I wax my face. face. So that's it. My periods really aren't irregular unless I'm super stressed. Like a couple months ago, it was a minute ago, it wasn't a minute ago, but it was like more when I first moved to Indiana. It was bad. Like I was stressed. I didn't get my period for a month and I'm like, yes, I used to be so happy. I didn't care that I didn't get my period. Before I keep fucking talking, because I'm gonna just keep talking, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this video helped you guys out somewhat in some way. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you follow all my social media. It's always on the screen, and I'll see you guys next video.